and gentlemen, this is the biggest litmus test for the Saffron Sangathan after the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. In about 2 months from now, the regional satraps of the two national parties will have to prove their mettle on the ground. This will also be an indicator of how Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Leader of opposition party Rahul Gandhi handle their alliance partners at the state level after BJP's reduced numbers at the centre and the Congress's improved performance. But the three state elections that are coming up, will they be an extension of the Lok Sabha elections, or will this be a completely new battle? Can the BJP wrest back lost ground after the Lok Sabha polls, or can the scattered ranks of the Vipaksh reassemble to put up a joint front from Maharashtra to Haryana and Jharkhand? Who's going to win your seat? Well, I have the answers in my hand. We'll bring it to you on the poll. Before the poll, the opinion poll, the Times Now polls with Mattress. Today, Mattress opinion poll and survey is being taken on Times Now simply because we think whatever be the problems with polls, all of them may have gone wrong during the Lok Sabha elections, yet there is no other way to find out what's going on the ground. These are estimates. These are estimates of what people are thinking, and these estimates change. There is no guarantee card that comes with any opinion poll. But then, what the hell? We are in journalism, and we need to look at the mood on the ground, and we will do so. Nothing's going to deter us from looking at the mood on the ground. And we will get you as much of an accurate sense of the mood on the ground as we can. We will bring you an in-depth analysis of how people are voting along the lines of certain issues, alliance partners, communities, castes. Will the Chief Minister face be the decider, or will it be governance models that will matter? Will infighting cost both sides dear? And can power be the glue for divergent ideologies? Let me first introduce our panel tonight. Joining me this evening is Gaurav Bhatia, national spokesperson of the BJP. He's got a bright smile on his face, and that doesn't mean anything just yet. Gaurav Bhatia, थोड़ा सा आलोम विलोम करिए क्योंकि numbers आने में अभी थोड़ा सा समय है. Also joining me this evening, of course, is Manoj Singh, the director of Matrise. And Manoj Singh जी, ये जो पोल आप लेकर आए हैं, आप अपना हेलमेट लाएं. हेलमेट लाएं क्योंकि आजकल पोल्स को कोई अच्छे से देखता नहीं है, और क्रेडिबिलिटी ऑफ पोल्स हमेशा सवालिया निशान के साथ आती है, और लोकसभा चुनाव के बाद तो हेलमेट अनिवार्य है. ये मैं एक डिस्क्लेमर और सेफ्टी इंस्ट्रक्शन जैसे सिगरेट के पैक पे होता है वही इस्तेमाल. Statutory warning that all pollsters should wear helmets when they come on shows. तो मनोज जी, इससे पहले कि मैं आपसे पूछूं कि आप कितने सेफगार्ड्स के साथ आए हैं, मैं अपने बाकी गेस्ट को भी इंट्रोड्यूस करूं. हमारे साथ tonight is Clyde Crasto of Sharad Pawar's NCP joining the debate. I also have Anand Dubey ji, Uddhav Thackeray's Shiv Sena, Manisha Kayande, MLC and national spokesperson of Shinde Shiv Sena. We have from the JMM, Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, Dr. Tanuj Khatri joining the debate. Also with me in the studio, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, as always on every show. Tehseen Poonawala, political analyst, also in the studio. Sabha Naqvi, senior journalist. And also with us is Prateek Som, national spokesperson of the JJP. But first, let me come across to you, Manoj Singh ji. Can you take us through the sample size? Because we're going first to Haryana. Can you tell us what is the critical issue in Haryana? And Dushyant Chautala and JJP, which side are they going to go? But first question to you, how accurate are your polls?
दो तरह से आप देखिए। पहला तो आपने कहा कि आपने अपने सुरक्षा के लिए क्या लेकर आए हैं। हमेशा विवादों में रहेंगे जब आप एक्यूरेट चीज लेकर आएंगी और जनता में जब आपकी गलतियां हो जाएंगी तो लोग उस पर सवालिया निशान लगाते हैं। और ऐसा नहीं है, बाहर में भी कभी कभी ओपिनियन और एग्जिट पोल के ऊपर सवाल उठते हैं, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है। ये देखा जाता है कि हम कितने बार सही हुए हैं। पिछली बार जो चुनाव हुआ है और उस पर जो प्रतिक्रिया आई पब्लिक की, जिसको मैं खुद मानता हूं कि कहीं ना कहीं हमसे गलतियां हुई हैं, और वो हुआ है जो उत्तर प्रदेश को लेकर हुआ और बंगाल को लेकर हुआ है।
All right. I know. Statutory warning है that this is an opinion poll, and let's look at the first state coming up on our screens, and the first state that we are going to look at is Haryana. And in Haryana, let's take a look at some of the numbers that are coming up. First, let me show you the methodology. The sample size of this particular survey is about 23,500. Male respondents are over 12,000. Females are about 6,500. And first-time voters are about 4,500. That's the way the methodology for Haryana really works out. Plus minus 3%, as always, is the margin of error. Let's take a look at some of the questions that we asked the people of Haryana. What's Nayab Singh Saini's performance as Chief Minister? Very good, say 40%. Average, say 21%. Not good, say 24%. Can't say 15%. So between this and this is a large number, and that's very close to the number that say very good. But add to very good and average, it's 61%. And incumbent chief ministers normally get that kind of a response. Is there something that we should read into it? I will ask you that question in just a bit, but let's go to question number 2. What role will Dushyant Chautala of the JJP play in these polls? Join the BJP alliance before or after polls, say 24%. Join the Congress alliance before or after polls, say 44%. Won't join any alliance, 22%, can't say 10%. तो प्रतीक सोम जी, आप देख रहे हैं कि यहाँ फ्लर्टेशन विद कांग्रेस ज्यादा नजर आ रही है. मैं इस पर सवाल पूछूंगी. अगला सवाल, the question that we ask people, will pre-poll announcement of chief minister's face benefit Congress and its allies? Negative impact, because there are internal wars. It will have a negative impact, say 35%, positive impact 30%, no impact 24%, can't say 11%. So if you announce the chief minister early in the day, it may have a negative impact. Next question that we asked people, what's the most important issue for you in these elections? Chief ministerial candidate 39%, alliance 26%, farmers issues 23%, employment 12%. Chief minister's candidate position, that face is an important factor, 39%. So does it make sense for the India alliance or the Congress not to announce a chief minister is a big question. Next question coming up on your screen, what's the most will farmer loan waiver and monetary assistance by state impact polls? 37% people say yes, big impact. Some impact, 23%. That's nearly 60%. No impact, 35%. Can't say 5%, but it will have an impact, say 60%. Farm loan waivers, always popular, but will that be done? We don't know. What will be the electoral impact of Nayab Singh Saini's becoming chief minister? BJP won't face anti-incumbency tag, 31%. More dissatisfaction with BJP, 26%. No impact, 31%. Can't say 12%. So, it's evens, Stevens, many people feel that anti-incumbency could have been shed. Why do you think JJP opted out of the NDA alliance? Didn't want to support the NDA, 44%. Strategy to fight separately was better, 46%. And no impact, 10% of the people feel. Let's look at who is the preferred face for chief minister. Bhupender Singh Hooda 27%, very close contest with Nayab Singh Saini 29%, Dushyant Chautala distant runner in this race, and he's at 9%, but very close contest between Hooda and Nayab Singh Saini, and you would say that probably an incumbent chief minister always has the advantage, and other is 35%. Now, what does that really mean? We'll have to ask and delve into that question. Let's also take a look at now. Do you support Rahul Gandhi's call to scrap Agniveer scheme? Yes, say 29%. No, say 56%. Can't say 15%. Agniveer scheme actually is not being rejected by Haryana, and that's an important takeaway. Let's take a look at the next question, and this is the question on Modi implemented OROP, one rank, one pension for soldiers, but brought Agniveer. What's your opinion? Both policies are correct, 38%. One rank, one pension is fine, but Agniveer not good, 29%. Agniveer is fine, but OROP not implemented properly, 26%. Can't say 7%. Gaurav Bhatia, some problems in the implementation of OROP is a takeaway here. Maybe you're hearing that. And let's go straight to the next question. Will the Jat versus non-Jat issue have any electoral impact? Yes, say 38%. No, say 43%. Can't say 19%. Will it? Won't it? We'll take a look at that. And let's now go straight. Will Hooda versus Shelja have an electoral impact on Haryana Congress? BJP's gain 43%, no impact on Congress 38%, can't say 19%. And well, we will go to the numbers, but first let me ask Prateek Som, JJP hai kahan? Which side? Or are you keeping your options open? You'll be part of the ruling party of Haryana, whichever party that is.
Navik, I'll come to this question separately, but first of all, at the face of it, this survey is grossly wrong. The voters in Haryana are 2 crores. It is a sample size of 23,000. Out of 2 crores, 95 lakh women are there. They have surveyed 6,000, if I remember it correctly.
6.5, yes.
Yeah, 6.5. Now, coming to the exit polls, qua Haryana, let me tell you, 2019 Lok Sabha elections, we got 0 seats and just 1 or 2% of votes. 5 months after, when the assembly elections happened, we got 17% votes and 10 seats. What happened in 2009 in Haryana? INLD got 0 seats in Lok Sabha, and immediately assembly elections happened. INLD got 32 seats. Why I'm making this argument is that Haryana has a history that they vote differently when the Lok Sabha elections happen and when the assembly election happens. Now coming to this survey, specifically when you talk about the current CM Nayab Singh Saini, the issue is not that he's a baggage or not. Even we are accepting that he's not a baggage. He's as new as 2 months or 3 months. The baggage is of Manohar Lal Khattar ji, which Haryana is not ready to forgive. He is the most unpopular CM Haryana has witnessed. Everybody knows this. Other point which I want to make is that when we were part of the government, we made certain promises to our people of Haryana that we will come and do this. Even in the minority government, we had guts to implement 75% employment reservation enacted in Haryana. That got stuck in court because the present government is not pursuing it in Supreme Court. Point number 1. Point number 2, the milestone which we achieved for women, 50% reservation in Panchayati Raj institutions, that came under our ministry because PRI was with us.
तो सब कुछ अच्छा आपके साथ हुआ और सब कुछ बुरा बीजेपी ने किया, लेकिन आप उनके साथ जब तक लड्डू मिल रहे थे आप थे, अब आप निकल गए हैं.
Yesterday, Dushyant Chautala has said in a public rally that the biggest harm which has happened to JJP is because of BJP. We are not going to ally with them. we have already given this statement, so this survey becomes infructuous. Sorry.
This survey becomes infructuous. Okay,
We are not
survey
saying-
has become infructuous on the first go without knowing
Navika, push him. Will he ally with the Congress? Push him on that. Then see
because
what he says.
44% people already believe
No,
that
that
he
is
will.
them. No, what
Will
does
you
he say?
ally with the Congress party?
So by this logic, your 44% people then goes to the Congress. That we are going to. We are saying that we are not going to allow. The result will come, and the bigger
After
party.
that,
the bigger party.
so
the bigger party-
you will decide.
the bigger
You will
parties-
decide
the
to be
bigger
in the
parties-
ruling party of
the-
Haryana. That's the premise
The
that I started with.
JJP will form the government in Haryana.
Allow
the
me
bigger parties
to
can come and ally
take
with
the
us.
vote percentages here
Like
on
last
the
time.
screen.
Like last time.
Let's take a look at what the survey actually says. Opinion poll for assembly elections. BJP vote percentage 35.2%, Congress 31.6%, JJP 12.4%, others 20.8%. That's the way it's stacked. BJP has an advantage, Congress not far behind. Manoj ji, I want to first ask you. Are you saying that BJP, despite 2 rounds of anti-incumbency, will have a larger vote share? सबसे पहले तो ये सी का आप जवाब दे दीजिए, क्योंकि जब पोल गलत होंगे तो ये सुरक्षा वाली बात इसी मुद्दे पे आ जाएगी।
देखिए, एक चीज जो अभी प्रवक्ता जेजेपी का उन्होंने कहा कि हम नवाब सी सैनी की बात करते हैं, लेकिन सबसे ज्यादा वहां पे किसी ने इमेज बीजेपी का खराब किया तो खट्टर ने किया। ये बात को मैं और हमारे सर्वे में भी आता है। लेकिन कठिनाई वहां पे अभी सबसे बड़ी बात है कि एक आम आदमी पार्टी की एंट्री हो रही है, और आम आदमी पार्टी जितना वहां स्ट्रांग होते जाएगी, जेजेपी और कांग्रेस दोनों के लिए बहुत बड़ी समस्या होने जा रही है। और मनोहर लाल खट्टर की तरह बीजेपी को हराएंगे ये मुझे नहीं पता, लेकिन इतना मैं जरूर कहूंगा कि आम आदमी पार्टी ये दोनों लोगों के लिए खतरा रहेंगे। और आगे जो सर्वे का रिपोर्ट ये कर रहे हैं कि पब्लिक का जो सपोर्ट इस तरह से नहीं मिला, करप्शन इतने थे, इस बात को कोई नहीं नकार रहा। लेकिन जिस तरीके से वहां छोटा स्टेट है, 2 सीटों और 3 सीटों का काफी महत्व होता है।
चलिए, ये बताने से पहले नंबर्स प्रोजेक्ट करते हैं। लेट्स पुट द नंबर्स आउट ऑन द स्क्रीन, एंड there are the numbers on the screen. 37 to 42 for the BJP, Congress 33 to 38, JJP 3 to 8, and others 7 to 12. It's a 90 seat assembly, where if you take the mean of the BJP, it will remain short of the halfway mark. The Congress also short of the halfway mark. Gaurav Bhatia, once again hit and miss for the BJP.
Now you said it would be a miss for the BJP. No, it would not be a miss. The results would be a bliss for the BJP. And bliss for a reason. One, the track record of the Bharatiya Janata Party, after being the incumbent for the last 10 years, in Goa and in Uttarakhand, especially in Uttarakhand, people said since the formation of the state, no government has been formed 3 times successively. Bharatiya Janata Party did that. And in Haryana also, I respect the numbers shown, but I will tell you something. We are very sure that the Bharatiya Janata Party will form the government in Haryana. And there are reasons. Reasons are, first, people want a good coordination, a double engine ki sarkar from the center and the state government. Modi ji has definitely gone out of his way to ensure that the interest of the farmers, people of Haryana, is taken care of. And very recently, let's not forget the announcement of MSP on 24 crops by the CM, Naib Singh Sani ji, has been well received by the farmers of Haryana. 2, most importantly, when we are united, we are speaking in one voice, whether it is the CM or Khattar ji, the Congress has divided factions. Faction of Huda ji, faction of Kumari Shailja, as well as, let's not forget, Randeep Surjewala, the master destroyer.
Tehseen,
No, I'm just
factionalism,
saying.
is that the biggest challenge for the Congress party?
Yes, it
between Huda, Surjewala, Kumari Selja?
Yes, it will.
Because you're close, but that is one area where the Congress can be on the back foot.
Yes, it will be. So I think that the Congress, and this will be where Rahul Gandhi ji, Priyanka Gandhi ji and Kharge ji's leadership will be tested. You're absolutely right, and the survey is also right. If the party is absolutely united, these votes that JJP is getting, the 12% vote, 12% mil raha hai, will completely come to the Congress, because that vote, the JJP vote and the Congress vote, is absolutely not going to the BJP. So that's one. Second thing, Navika ji, I just want you on air to check with your coordinators. Whenever I want to do a show from Gurugram, they take 3 hours to send a unit. That is how bad Gurugram is just now.
मैं 2 पॉइंट कहना चाहूँगा. नंबर 1, ये कैसी डेमोक्रेसी है, और यहाँ मैं जनरली बोल रहा हूँ, जहाँ पे पोस्ट पोल अलायंसेस इलीगल नहीं है. इट इज अ डिसग्रेस एज फार एज डेमोक्रेसी इज कंसर्न. बीजेपी अब ये समझ गई है, भय बिन होए ना जीत. ये जो लोगों को कह रहे थे रेवड़ी रेवड़ी दे रहे हैं, पूरे कह रहे हैं हम देश में एमएसपी लागू हर क्रॉप पे नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि देश बर्बाद हो जाएगा, बैंकरप्ट हो जाएगा. ये हरियाणा में क्यों कर रहे हैं हर क्रॉप्स में? फिर
लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट स्टेट, Jharkhand, where there's been a trend of governments alternating every 5 years. Will there be a sympathy wave in favor of Hemant Soren following his release on bail in a corruption case, or is the anti-incumbency just too strong? Let's first get you the methodology. Jharkhand, what really is the sample size here is almost 22,000 people. Male are about 10,500, female about 7,500, about 4,000 are first-time voters. And let's go quickly through the questions that we asked the people. What is your opinion about Chief Minister Hemant Soren's work? Well, very good work, 37%, not good at all, 29%, average work, 18%. So between 37 and 18, people are more or less satisfied. Next question, will pre-poll announcement of Chief Minister face by NDA impact polls? It will have a positive impact, 35%, negative impact, 29%, no impact, 27%, can't say 9%. Will factionalism within the BJP impact polls? Yes, it will. 43% people say that's what it will have, a negative impact. Let's go to the next question. What will be the electoral impact of Hemant Soren going to jail? Will there be a sympathy wave? Well, it will have a loss to NDA and benefit to the India Alliance. 31% people believe that there will be sympathy for Hemant Soren, and 29% believe the other way. No impact, 34%, can't say 6%. So 34% feel there is going to be no impact, and 31% believe there will be a negative impact. Which one is more? Which factor is going to work? Very important to look at. Who is the favorite chief ministerial face? Well, Hemant Soren, 32%. Babulal Marandi coming up as 41% popularity ratings. Arjun Munda, 9%. Others, 13%. Champai Soren, 5%. Babulal Marandi emerging there as a very popular face. What will be the impact of Mukhyamantri Maiya Samman scheme of giving 1,000 rupees per month to women? Will create favor in terms of the India Alliance, 31%. No impact, 45%, because जनता समझ गई है कि ये मिलने वाला नहीं है. Sabha, what do you think?
Navika, I've been in touch with people there. Last time I was there doing well. I think it's going to be a win for the Congress and JMM. But I think the BJP has always had a good fight. And the reason being, if you look at the Lok Sabha election, then the BJP does reasonably well in Jharkhand, but the entire Adivasi belt, they get 0. Babulal Marandi ko main janti thi. I was there for the creation of Jharkhand. I remember sitting, Shibu Soren, Lalu Prasad Yadav, they were all present. It was carved out. And Babulal Marandi was the upcoming person. Then he left for a while. He was out. He formed his own party.
Emerging as a very popular face.
As a popular face. So if he can create this belief, if he can overcome this problem that the BJP Adivasi ki party nahi hai, only then does the BJP have a chance in the assembly election.
Okay.
Otherwise,
we're talking about assembly elections. Let's take a look at the projection of seats and vote share. Vote share coming up on your screens first. Let's take a look at the vote share. JMM 18.2%, Congress 12.2%, BJP 41.2%, AJSU, which is 9.2 and others are 19.2. Let's take a look at the projection of the seats here. I'm coming to you, Gaurav Bhatia, but seats in a 82-member assembly where one is a nominated member and 81 seats go to the poll. Here, the projections are 19 to 24 seats for the JMM, Congress 7 to 12, BJP 38 to 43, AJSU is 2 to 7, others are 3 to 8. Will that will the Congress be able to get past that little hump?
I slightly disagree with the survey out here. I do think the JMM Congress will do much better than what is projected. And I'll tell you the simple reason why. If you look at the Lok Sabha elections 2024, where the BJP did well, the BJP got 47% vote, okay? But the JMM Congress got 38. Now, this compared to 2019. Now, Lok Sabha is Modi factor. And yet the BJP lost 8% in a Lok Sabha with Modi ji there. Now, when you've lost 8% with Modi ji there, in the assembly, where the Congress JMM does much better, with sympathy for Hemant Soren, with the Congress getting the others vote, Hemant Soren gets a tribal. I think, yes, he's right mathematically, but the chemistry is with JMM Congress, despite all of it. So I think that they're going to do
let me get in our JMM guest who's also with us this afternoon, Tanuj Khatri with us. Dr. Tanuj Khatri, do you think this sympathy factor for Hemant Soren may have peaked and is on the decline now, and there will have to be other issues, governance, etc., that will play a bigger role?
देखिए, सिंपैथी की बात नहीं है नविका जी, बात है लोगों में गुस्सा है, लोगों में रोष है, और ये गुस्सा और रोष भारतीय जनता पार्टी के खिलाफ है। ये 400 पार की बात करने वाले लोग 240 में आकर के अटक गए, और झारखंड के अंदर में आप जिसको पॉपुलर नेता बता रही हैं, वो तय ही नहीं है कि पार्टी उनको मुख्य, वो तो कैंडिडेट ही घोषित नहीं हुए हैं। इन्होंने 2 प्रभारियों को बना करके भेजा झारखंड के अंदर में, एक शिवराज सिंह चौहान जी और दूसरे असम के मुख्यमंत्री। ये कुछ नहीं कर पा रहे हैं झारखंड के अंदर में, इनके पास कोई नेता नहीं है। और सबसे महत्वपूर्ण बात, इन्होंने एक आदिवासी नेता को, एक मुख्यमंत्री को झूठे आरोपों में जेल में बंद करने का काम किया, और नतीजा क्या हुआ? हाईकोर्ट ने जो जजमेंट दिया, उसके बाद सुप्रीम कोर्ट जब हम गए।
पर गौरव भाटिया, 2 जो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट सवाल है, एक तो कि ये अरेस्ट ऑफ हेमंत सोरेन, sympathy towards him, and the second issue on not having a chief ministerial face.
So one by one. First, let's go by your survey. I'm very confident that the number of seats the Bharatiya Janata Party will get would be far more than the survey is projecting. But I respect the survey, and there is an important indication. The important indication, Navika, is the majority mark would be 42, right? Your survey shows 38 to 43 seats of the BJP without any alliance also. I'm not counting the alliance. So that clearly shows BJP has an edge. 2, Lok Sabha results. It was being spoken about. Out of the 14 seats in the Lok Sabha in Jharkhand, 8 were won by the Bharatiya Janata Party. 8. And JMM got 3 seats. Congress got 2 seats. So who was leading in the elections there? We were. 3rd, a very strong anti-incumbency wave. And I will give you the reasons. The first reason, corruption itself. 2 examples. Hemant Soren, being the chief minister, is not worried about the members of the ST community or the people of Jharkhand. He is more worried about amassing wealth, making allotments to himself and acquiring mining rights. The High Court reprimanded him. People are going to not sympathize but take revenge. They will hold them accountable. Second major issue, I'll tell you, the work done for the ST community by the Bharatiya Janata Party is very evident. And there have been cases of mass conversions. It is about religious freedom. And the state government is equally complicit because they pander to appeasement politics and to the minority community there.
Well,
and
it's
people who
even
indulge in
Stevens, I would
appeasement
say, with an
politics will be
advantage
given
to
a
the
befitting
BJP. However, things can
Disagree.
change. You are disagreeing.
Absolutely.
You are
Please,
disagreeing.
if you come down to
But
47
please
with
wait,
Modi ji.
hold your disagreements, because Maharashtra is a playground where there will be disagreements to the power infinity. And let's go straight to Maharashtra. Anand Ranganathan, please indulge me once in a while, because on
Vada pav from the Baturas.
I just want to put out the Maharashtra story right here on the screens. In Maharashtra, we have the Mahayuti versus the Mahavikas Aghadi. But first, let's take a look at the methodology. Sample size of 42,500 plus. Males are about 22,000, females are about 12,000, first-time voters are about 8,500. Now again, the first question probably will be कि इतना कम survey है, population इतना है, but that's the way surveys are done. That's why this is a sample size that we are putting out. The questions that we asked in Maharashtra to the people: what's your opinion on the work of Chief Minister Eknath Shinde? Very good, say 35%, average, say 21%, not good, say 30%, can't say 14%. But if you add the very good and the average, it's about 56%, and that clearly shows that Eknath Shinde, well, quite popular. Is there coordination between the Mahayuti and Mahavikas Aghadi? Well, good coordination within the Mahayuti, but not within the Mahavikas Aghadi. That's the impression of people. Good coordination in the Mahavikas Aghadi, not Mahayuti. That's 33 versus 26%. Both have good coordination, 14%, 12% say neither of them have any good coordination within the alliance partners. Now let's go to take a look at the next question. What role will Ajit Pawar and his NCP play? Decisive role 34%, average role 24%, no special role 28%, can't say 14% here. Let's also look at chief ministerial face if it's announced. Positive impact 41%, may bear losses because the others will be upset, so 33%. No significant impact 16%, can't say 10%. Let's take a look at the Ladli Behna Yojana. It worked in Madhya Pradesh. Can it work in Maharashtra? Let's take a look. Will it benefit? Yes, very beneficial. 55% people believe it will be beneficial. It will be beneficial to some extent, 21%. No benefit, 10%. Can't say 8%. A campaign pitch, nothing will come out of it, say 6%. But 55% people believe Ladli Behna is a good scheme. So Maharashtra, will it go the Madhya Pradesh way with just one scheme? We'll have to wait and watch. Let's take a look at Ladla Bhai Yojana also, which has come. What's the most important issue in assembly polls? Alliance, 29% people feel that's the most important issue. Employment, or rather unemployment, 16%. Quotas, that is reservations, especially for Marathas, is a big issue that people say is 23%. Let's take a look at the next question on our screens. This is the Ladla Bhai Yojana. Game changer 27%, little impact 36%, no impact 24%, can't say 13%. So Ladli Behan के साथ एक Ladla Bhai version भी आ गया है 2.0. We'll have to wait and watch whether this really works for the BJP and the Mahayuti. Maratha quota issue. Will there be the election? Will this be an important issue? Maratha quota, there will be a loss if nothing is done on this issue. There will be a gain 24%, no impact 31%, can't say 11%. So Maratha quota is still something that's hanging fire. What will happen if Maratha reservation activist Manoj Jarange Patil forms a party and contest? It will benefit the NDA, benefit the MBA. This is 34 versus 28. It will benefit NDA more. no impact 32% and 6% people say can't say. मनोज जी, इस पर थोड़ा आपको बताना पड़ेगा कि ये किसको।
देखिए, मनोज जारंगे जी एक्चुअली जो वहाँ ओबीसी वोटर हैं और मराठा का वोटर हैं, बीजेपी के लिए सबसे बड़ी समस्या क्या है कि वहाँ मराठा की तरफ बढ़ती है तो ओबीसी नाराज होंगे, ओबीसी की तरफ बढ़ती है तो मराठा का। इसमें जहाँ तक मैं देख रहा हूँ कि एकनाथ शिंदे जी ने काफ़ी हद तक मनोज जारंगे जी के साथ अपना ठीक ठाक रिलेशन बनाकर उसको अच्छे तरीके से आंदोलन को अपने तरीके से यूज कर रहे हैं, इसमें कोई दो मत नहीं है, और उसको आगे लेकर जाएंगे। क्योंकि उनको पता है कि मराठा को हम नाराज नहीं कर सकते हैं तो ओबीसी को भी ऐसे नहीं कर सकते। तो ये एक सेंसिटिव मैटर है, उसको लेकर चला जा रहा है। लेकिन दो चीजें हैं इसमें, एक चीज बता देना चाह रहा हूं कि अभी इस पे क्वेश्चन ये करें, इसके पहले मैं ही उसका जवाब देना पसंद करूंगा कि भाई लोकसभा चुनाव में लोकसभा चुनाव में क्यों इतना खराब परफॉर्मेंस रहा इस गठबंधन का, शिंदे और भारतीय जनता पार्टी का। देखिए, कांग्रेस ने इतने बुद्धिमानी के साथ वहां पे अपने सीटों का सिलेक्शन किया, जो वो सीटें थी जहां पे मुस्लिम वोटर ज्यादा थे, और उन सीटों का सिलेक्ट किया, और उसके साथ उद्धव के लोग जो नाराज थे, पूरी तरह से बीजेपी के अगेंस्ट में पोल करना चाहते थे, उन्होंने पोल किया और कांग्रेस का आया। सबसे ज्यादा बुद्धिमान कोई था तो शरद पवार जी थे, 10 सीटें लिए और 8 सीटें जीतकर आ गए थे। और उसका कारण यह था कि मुझे, जैसे वो बोलते हैं कि भाई राजनीति का मैं गुरु हूं महाराष्ट्र का, मुझे लगता है कि कहीं अजीत पवार को बीजेपी के पास भेजकर सिंपैथी वोट तो नहीं ज्यादा उठा लिया, उसके कारण ये हुआ। अजीत पवार के पास कोई वो चीज नहीं। तीसरी चीजें बताना का चाहता हूं कि जब शिवसेना और उद्धव, शिवसेना का उद्धव और शिंदे का उद्धव आमने सामने जब भी लड़ाई लड़ेंगे तो शिंदे सबसे ज्यादा फायदेमंद में होंगे। और पार्लियामेंट में भी देखी होंगी 10 सीटों पे, 13 सीटों पे ये दोनों आमने सामने चुनाव लड़े हैं, 7 सीटें शिंदे जीत कर आए हैं। तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी की कोशिश इस विधानसभा में ये होगी कि मैं ज्यादा से ज्यादा सीटें लेकर आऊं और उसको जीतने की कोशिश करूं। लेकिन मेरा एक ओपिनियन है कि जहां जहां शिंदे के हैं वहां उनको दे कि भाई यहां पे उद्धव खड़े हो रहे हैं और आप डायरेक्ट फाइट में जाइए। उससे क्या होगा कि इनके बीजेपी के वोटर इन शिंदे को वोट दे देंगे। लेकिन हो क्या रहा है कि जो शिवसैनिक नाराज हुए थे, जहां भारतीय जनता पार्टी और उद्धव के लोग सामने आ रहे हैं, तो नाराजगी उनकी वही है, वो सीधे उद्धव को वोट देते हैं।
BJP, you are saying, will benefit if they put Shinde in front and keep themselves behind. Let's take a look at the last question. Who's your favorite chief ministerial face? Well, even Stevens 27%, Eknath Shinde 23%, Uddhav Thackeray, Devendra Fadnavis 21%, Sharad Pawar past his prime, so 9%, others 20%. At the moment, Eknath Shinde as the most popular CM face, Uddhav Thackeray not far behind. Let's now put the big picture of the vote share on the screen, and I request Clyde Trasto, Manisha, Anand Dubeji and Gaurav Bhatia to look at these numbers. BJP 25.8%, Shiv Sena Shinde faction 14.2%, NCP Ajit Pawar 5.2%, Congress Party 18.6%, Uddhav Thackeray 17.6%, Sharad Pawar 6.2% and 12.4% to the others. Vote shares on your screen for Maharashtra, and this is the moment everybody is waiting for, to put the seat share on your screens, and let's look at the seat projections. In Maharashtra, BJP 95 to 105 seats, Shiv Sena, Shinde faction 19 to 24 seats, Ajit Pawar faction of the NCP 7 to 12 seats, Congress 42 to 47, Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackeray 26 to 31, NCP Sharad Pawar is 23 to 28, others are 11 to 16, can play a very important role. This is the manner in which it is stacked, and if we just add these up together, it's a neck and neck fight in Maharashtra, advantage to the Mahayuti. That's what it's looking like. But as I said, there is a statutory warning. In this election, it's the first time that Shiv Sena has two factions. There is no previous data to rely on. NCP has two factions. There is no previous data to rely on. So approximations will be there. Bear with us. But at the moment, this is what it is looking like. And if you look at the median number 100 plus about, if you do 21, 121 plus about, let's say 9 or 10, 141, and here 45 plus about 29. My mathematics not too great. 45 and 29 is 74. 74 and about 26 here, and 26 and 74 is about 100. So there's a gap. There is a gap, and the Mahayuti ahead of the Mahavikas Aghadi. But who knows? It's early days, but let's get a round of reactions. Let me get in Clyde Crasto first.
Well, let me tell you one thing very clearly, Navika. You know, I've been waiting for a long time and listening to all that you've been saying. There's something that you said about, pollsters need to carry a helmet for safety and protection. You forgot that, they need to these days carry a handkerchief or tissue also. Because when it goes wrong, they need it, because otherwise, people have to scramble to find a tissue to give them to wipe. You know what I'm saying? Now, numbers like these that come out, I mean, and the kind of statements, wipe that year. So the statements that are being made, I mean, you can clearly say that, these numbers are not going to hold. If these were true.
बहुत optimistic numbers लगते हैं on the face of it, जो Clyde Crasto कह रहे हैं, यहाँ सब बैठे लोग कह रहे हैं.
You can clarify just one point, Manoj जी, अगर आप कांग्रेस को 42 से 47 दे रहे और एनसीपी को आप 23 से 28 दे रहे, यानी कि आपने वेस्टर्न महाराष्ट्र में एनसीपी को सीट दिया, ये कैसे संभव है वेस्टर्न महाराष्ट्र में एनसीपी को मिले और कांग्रेस को ना मिले? यानी कि अगर एनसीपी को 23 मिला, सॉरी डोंट इंटरप्ट मी, तो फिर आईएनसी के बढ़ रहे हैं और विदर्भ में आईएनसी नंबर 1 पार्टी. ये आपके नंबर्स बड़ी विनम्रता से ये 100% गलत है. तो एनसीपी को वेस्टर्न महाराष्ट्र में नहीं मिल रहा और मिल रहा तो कांग्रेस को मिल रहा, क्योंकि एनसीपी कांग्रेस का वोटर एक ही है. ये नहीं हो सकता कि दो मिल रहे. वो स्प्लिट नहीं हो सकता.
एनसीपी कांग्रेस का वोटर के आप उसमें डिवाइड भी कीजिए कि जब अजीत पवार अलग हुए तो एनसीपी के वोटर में बिखराव हुआ कि नहीं हुआ. अब आप कैसे जीरो बेस.
इनफैक्ट बीजेपी ब्राह्मण वोटर्स आर अपसेट विद.
नहीं, अजीत पवार जी को वहां पे सीटों का पार्लियामेंट में फायदा इसलिए नहीं हुआ कि शिवसेनी के जो थे उद्धव के और भारतीय जनता पार्टी, ये दोनों लोगों ने उनको वोट नहीं शिफ्ट कर पाए, इसलिए वो नुकसान उनको उठाना पड़ा. लेकिन यहाँ पे वो कम सीटों पर चुनाव लड़ रहे हैं.
मैं जानना चाहती हूँ, बीजेपी का आप नुकसान देख रहे हैं कि फायदा?
बीजेपी को तो पहले की अपेक्षा नुकसान. देखिए, उसमें दो मैटर है कि आप किस तरीके से, हम जो समीक्षा लेकर आए हैं वो 115 जो पिछला शिवसेना कड़ा था वहां पे हम उद्धव को इनको बैठाए हैं, एकनाथ शिंदे को बैठाए हैं, उस पे हम समीक्षा करें. अब कल को डेट में आप 80 सीटों देती हैं या 50 सीटें देती हैं तो हमारा तो वहां पकड़
नहीं दे रही. मैं एक बात कहूंगी कि हो सकता है.
So let me put out again the statutory warning here, and Sabha, that's very important, because in the last elections these parties that we are looking at today did not exist in this form. Okay, and the Shiv Sena was one entity, the NCP was one entity. Now NCP is a Sharad Pawar and an Ajit Pawar entity. There is no base on which to calculate. Similarly, Shiv Sena, we don't know the base. And number two, there is no seat distribution between alliance partners.
I want to make a point about BJP. Just give me 1 minute. BJP ke liye it will be very interesting, because I know, we all know it, who have reported on this. Their own cadres did not come out. They were annoyed. अजीत पवार को लेकर सबसे ज्यादा. अब जब नुकसान हो गया है, क्या will they come out? Will they gather again? ये हर जगह बीजेपी के लिए बहुत अहम सवाल है कि अभी तक लोग नाराज रहेंगे. मैं यूपी और महाराष्ट्र में कि उनका काडर, उनका संगठन इस बार निकल के लड़ेगा.
बहुत बड़ा सवाल है. Clyde Crasto, complete your point. I'm coming to you.
Navika.
Yes, sir.
Navika, I want to make a simple point here, and my question here is very simple. I couldn't hear clearly, but from what I gather, मनोज जी अजीत पवार जी की तारीफ कर रहे थे और उनको वोट मिलेंगे, कुछ ऐसा बता रहे थे. Am I right?
नहीं, उन्होंने कहा कि उन्हें वोट नहीं मिले. उन्हें वोट नहीं मिले. Why he didn't get votes, he explained.
नहीं मिले बता रहे थे.
Yeah, and he said, and Sabha also adds to that fact,
exactly what,
and everybody agrees that the washing machine charge did the BJP in.
I agree.
In the
I heard Sabha. No, I heard Sabha. So let me tell you this. So let me tell you this. That's the whole point. You're talking about higher numbers for the Bharatiya Janata Party and everything. Point here is, I have made this statement before too. Bharatiya Janata Party, by breaking the Shiv Sena, breaking the NCP and taking them along, I had made this statement, I make it again. Bharatiya Janata Party, once again in the Maharashtra Vidhan Sabha, will pay for the sins of Ajit Pawar Group and Eknath Shinde Group. That's why they will lose all the votes.
Okay, so let me also get Manisha Kayande. Manisha Kayande, Eknath Shinde, positive response coming from the people. But the fact that parties have been broken, the fact that जिस तरह से जोड़ तोड़ की सरकारें बनी हैं और बिगड़ी हैं, clearly there will be anti-incumbency and Lok Sabha elections are fresh in people's minds.
Well, there'll be no anti-incumbency because this is the first time that Eknath Shinde is the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. And he has been able to convey that he is one of the committed persons, very sincere, down to earth, with no attitude and highly, highly accessible. His convoy waits and also meets anybody on the way. He signs wherever he wants, okay, the medical reimbursement or he is highly accessible and he will keep everything aside and sign the medical reimbursement bill. So I think that this image of which he is not artificial, it is his natural behavior, right. It is his natural temperament which the people of Maharashtra has seen. Please don't interfere, anybody, please don't interfere.
Chief Minister accessible है, उद्धव जी accessible नहीं है. आपकी अलायंस ने अभी तक उन्हें चीफ मिनिस्टर कैंडिडेट के रूप में घोषित नहीं किया है. तो क्या शिवसेना उद्धव ठाकरे ग्रुप आज स्ट्रॉन्ग स्थिति में है या बैकफुट पर है?
नाविका जी नमस्ते. देखिए, ऐसा है कि जब लोकसभा के चुनाव हुए थे तो अलग मुद्दों पर होते हैं, अलग विचारधारा पे होते हैं. जब विधानसभा के चुनाव होते हैं तो मुद्दे अलग होते हैं, समीकरण अलग होता है. किसी भी सर्वे पे मैं प्रश्न चिन्ह नहीं उठाना चाहता, लोग बड़ी मेहनत से सर्वे करते हैं. लेकिन महाराष्ट्र की जनता की जो 13 करोड़ लोगों की आवाज है, उन्होंने अपना सर्वे दे दिया है कि महाविकास आघाड़ी के ही नेतृत्व में पूर्ण बहुमत की सरकार आएगी. यही सब देखते हुए तो ये लोग आनंद फानंद में लाडली बहना योजना, लाडला भाई योजना, ऐसे जुमलेबाजी ला रहे हैं. जबकि इन्हीं के विधायक, चाहे डॉक्टर महेश शिंदे हो और चाहे रवि राणा हो, खुलेआम मंचों से कह रहे हैं कि अगर हमें मतदान नहीं किया तो दिए हुए 1500 रुपए हम आपसे वापस ले लेंगे. जैसे कोई बहुत बड़ा एहसान करने जा रहे हैं कि 1500 रुपए देके लोगों को खरीद रहे हैं.
गौरव भाटिया, प्लीज रिस्पॉन्ड. गौरव भाटिया, प्लीज रिस्पॉन्ड टू द चार्जेस ऑफ मेकिंग ब्रेकिंग पार्टीज, नंबर 1, and number 2, association with Ajit Pawar after your party was the one which said jail mein chakki piecing. Gaurav Bhatia, over to you.
So one by one, I was looking at the numbers of your survey, and I would say we expect better numbers, but still going by the numbers that are there, last time, Navika, the Bharatiya Janata Party had got 105 seats. So what does it show? It shows that the Bharatiya Janata Party is faring very well and we have very dependable alliance. The survey also shows that CM is popular. The survey also goes on to show that there is good coordination between the Mahayuti allies. This, I think, is very heartening. But let me address the question that you asked, and you asked a question regarding breaking parties. Navika, we all know the Honorable Supreme Court gave a verdict. The Election Commission of India has decided the issue of symbol and which is the original party, which is the Shiv Sena, which is the NCP. And what about the other faction? And third, it's the Speaker's verdict. I understand the constitutional scheme quite well, I can tell you. And when 3 constitutional bodies give their verdict, after that alleging this, that BJP is breaking the party, is running away from reality and not introspecting.
Well,
why
Gaurav
in the
Bhatia,
first
say
place
what
there
you will,
was
but Anand
a dissent within the
Ranganathan,
Fine.
ये तो मजाक की बात है ना कि शरद पवार is not the real NCP and Ajit Pawar is the real NP. ये मजाक की बात है कि बाला साहब ठाकरे के बेटे is not the real शिवसेना but एकनाथ शिंदे. अब कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल बॉडीज ने कहा है, मैं बहुत इज्जत करती हूं उनकी, आई रिस्पेक्ट देम कंप्लीटली, बट perception is a big issue, and perception क्या है on the ground? I have very little time. 30 seconds.
Thank you. Now,
Okay, 40.
40. Navika, there is a reason why I admire and love my good friend Gaurav Bhatia ji. Number one, he doesn't mind being put on the dock. He values disagreements. And number two, जब सुप्रीम कोर्ट मुझ पे कंटेम्प्ट करेगा तो ये मेरे लॉयर होंगे, मुझे बचाने आएंगे. Number one, he did not mind my exposing his hypocrisy कि सेंट्रल लेवल पे बीजेपी कह रही है हम एमएसपी सर्व क्रॉप्स पे नहीं देंगे लेकिन हरियाणा में दे रही है. आई एम श्योर लाइकवाइज ही विल नॉट माइंड माई एक्सपोजिंग हिज हिपोक्रेसी अगेन कि पूरे साल इन्होंने कहा कि खटाखट सारी स्कीम फ्रीबीज रेवड़ी वगैरह, और महाराष्ट्र जिसकी अब डेट 8 लाख करोड़ है वहां पे 60,000 55,000 करोड़ रुपीज पर ईयर इज गोइंग फ्रॉम 21 to 60 year old females ऑफ महाराष्ट्र being given 1,500 रुपीज पर मंथ. यहां पे रेवड़ी दे रहे हो क्योंकि भय बिन हुए न जीत.
That is true. That is true. And clearly, when it comes to winning elections, you will bring discipline in the economy only if you come to power. Otherwise, वैसे ही सब कुछ लूट जाएगा. So, there is logic in that, Anand Ranganathan. Don't be so strict. But yes, when it comes to numbers, there always will be very strong opinions. These numbers at the moment, I'm going to say, Manoj ji and Metrai's numbers, he will defend them. Numbers only give you what is on the ground, and in Maharashtra I completely agree that we are starting from a position where we don't have a previous situation of the existence of any of these parties in this form. So clearly there can be some errors. However, the mood on the ground possibly a little in favor at the moment of the BJP's Mahayuti, because the alliance has worked well with Shinde and BJP. On the other side, the Congress, everybody is expecting to do better than Uddhav's Sena. Then why will Uddhav Sena and Uddhav Thackeray be called the chief ministerial face is the biggest battle that the Maha Vikas Aghadi will have to resolve. If they resolve, what will be the fallout? Well, Manoj ji, Metrais, and we here on Times Now will be back with another survey, because by then ground realities will get firmer. For now, of course, it is what it is in terms of the opinion poll. And Clyde Crasto, Manisha Kayande, Anand Dubey, thank you so much for joining me. But please don't write us off. Things change. अभी समय बाकी है. अभी समय बाकी है. हाँ, पिक्चर अभी बाकी है. अभी बहुत कुछ होना बाकी है. फिर मिलेंगे और फिर एनालिसिस करेंगे, क्योंकि पढ़ाई और रिसर्च में कभी कोई अंत नहीं होता. We leave it at that. Thank you very much for joining me on this opinion poll on Mandate 2024.